Now, let's talk about the customer retention strategy as a part of your marketing plan. You should always spend a lot of time thinking about how to retain your customers. Why? Because it's almost always easier to sell to existing customers who like what they bought from you the first time than to find new customers. And if you can sell to customers more than one product, then they have a high lifetime value, which means you can spend more money acquiring those customers and new marketing strategies open up to you, paid ones. Anyway, here is my uh, section of my customer retention strategy. It's a pretty good one, I think. So you should definitely listen closely here and take notes because this is stuff that you should be doing for your business as well. So I try to always, without being too aggressive, retain customer contact information. Why? Because they forget about me, right? They forget about the business. But I'm here to remind them that, hey, you've got to run your business, you've got to promote, I've got this product, I've got that product, I've got a promotion. They wouldn't know to come back to me unless I had their customer information or email or anything like that and reminded them of it. Secondary good ways are to get people to follow you on Twitter, Facebook, and other social media because once you make updates, they get a notification. And it's almost like you're reminding them about you. So that's a very good way to retain your customers. The only thing that I'd caution against is that you don't want to be too aggressive because that can turn people off. And people don't always like giving out their information because they know exactly that they're going to be marketed to in the future. Um, uh, One other strategy that I like is to get people to buy more than one product is to create products that are used after initial products. So for example, on Udemy, I have a course on marketing, introduction to marketing. Well, guess what? After people take an introduction to marketing, they need an advanced marketing course, or they may need Twitter marketing, Facebook marketing, SEO marketing, social media marketing, right? I've got all those kinds of courses. I even have this marketing plan course, right? So it's actually really cool to have other products that you can have that lead people into your other products, and not in an intrusive way, but in a way that helps them, kind of like I explained. Additionally, what I do is I have regularly published content on YouTube and sometimes my blogs so that people know to always come back and get more stuff. And that way I retain them and I get to remind them, hey, I'm here, I exist, and by the way, here's my video, and by the way, in the video, like, here's maybe buy something or whatever. Additionally, like I mentioned, you always want to collect email contact information. Email information is probably some of the best marketing strategies to retain your customers overall, because people never change their email. It will be the same maybe 5 or 10 years from now, and you can get people to warm up to your emails, open them, read them, and maybe sometimes buy. So email can be very, very powerful, and savvy, experienced marketers always try to grow their email marketing list. Additionally, you should make repeat use products. For example, on my apps, I created a to-do list, for example, right? They are business apps. And I created a to-do list. Why? So that every day people can come back and open the app so that they can kind of like come back to their to-do list, check stuff off, but also, hey, they're using my products, and who knows where they'll navigate to in the product after using that feature. Maybe they'll buy something else, or maybe they'll engage with something else, or maybe that they'll need something else and they'll look for further and maybe engage with more of my products. Additionally, what you want to do is, if you can have a subscription service, it's great because the person literally signs up to be a long-term customer, and often they are too busy to unsubscribe, and half of the time they don't even know how to unsubscribe. And even if they don't use your service, they just kind of keep paying because their credit card gets debited. That happens. And then if you don't have a subscription service, you can have a subscription-like service, which will they may not have signed up for a subscription, but their behavior will be kind of like a subscription. So for example, like men who need to shave all the time, right? They need to buy razor blades and razors and stuff, right? So the razor blades is something that even though they're not subscribed, they still have to buy it all the time. So as long as you can get them to buy it all the time, it's like they're subscribed. Or if you hire lawn care, right? Well, a lawn care service for your, to mow the lawn in your home. Well, the grass keeps growing, right? So as long as the company doesn't do a bad job, you're gonna keep on getting them every regular period of time. So all those sorts of techniques are ones that you should add as much as possible to your business to make your customers long-term customers, not just one-time customers, but long-term customers, and retain your customers long-term and make more money from each one of them.